Semi-automatic guns. What does that actually mean, and how do they work? Hi, my name's Ray, and I'm a firearms instructor from Chicago. I use they/them pronouns. Here I have a toy that is modeled after a Glock 21 striker-fired semi-automatic pistol. I use this toy in classroom demonstrations because it actually does a good job of mimicking the behavior of real firearms. Semi-automatic guns are different from other types of firearms because they use the recoil from the previous round to prepare the gun to fire the next round. Put simply, if you keep pulling the trigger, the gun will continue to fire rounds until the magazine is exhausted of ammunition. Let's walk through how this works using this toy as an example. On handguns, every time the gun is fired, the pressure from the propellant in the cartridge forces the barrel on the slide backwards. The empty cartridge shoots backwards out of the chamber where it hits the ejector and exits the gun through the now exposed ejection port. Simultaneously, the rearward movement of the slide resets the striker on striker-fired pistols or cocks the hammer on hammer-fired single-action capable pistols. After the slide completes its travel backwards, a spring causes it to rapidly slide forward back into position. While traveling forward, it captures a new round out of the magazine and pushes it upwards into the chamber. With a new round in battery, the gun can now be fired again, repeating the process. Once the magazine is exhausted of ammunition, the slide will lock backwards. At this point, a new loaded magazine can be inserted into the gun and the slide pulled backwards to prepare a new round for firing. With practice, it's possible to reload the gun in only a few seconds and then resume firing. And that's how semi-automatic pistols work. I hope you learned something, and as always, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to let me know. Using this toy as an example, let's walk through this. Magazine can be inserted in the gun, and the slide pulled back to prepare a new round for firing. Pulled back to prepare a new round for firing. And the slide pulled back to prepare a new round for firing.